Back, senior English teacher, Cynthia Wisnick.
There's so many of you out there that I've taught, I feel as if I could be up here permanently. At this point. Okay. Ollie had graduated in 1999. The person I'm going to be talking about right now graduated in 1975. It was a very special year. I had only been here for 2 years, and a girl named Jeanie Cunningham came into my life, along with Darby Hinton, who's also sitting at the table. Very special people in 1975. And Horst Derschmidt and I took an in-program travel group, and some of you have heard this story, to Vienna. It was a terrific trip. We had 55 seniors, and only Horst and me. No. We didn't have any problems at all. None. We never, of course, I never. We took overnight couchette to Vienna, and with those 55 students, and luckily I had grabbed copies of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf before we left, because I was a little bit worried about 55 seniors in the couchettes overnight to Vienna. And I gave them all copies of the play. We read the play aloud during the evening. It worked. It was something. Well, we had a wonderful couple of days in Vienna. We were at the opera. We were at the States Opera to hear experience Die Fledermaus. We were at the Kunsthistorisch, the Belvedere, to see Klimt and also Schiele. And then we had one final night that was a free night. And so there were various people who went various places. And Jeanie wasn't sure what she wanted to do at JC. And I said, well, you know, there is an Ike and Tina Turner concert in town. and I liked Ike and Tina Turner. And I said, you know, JC, we could do that. And I honestly don't remember who went with us. I do remember JC and I went, and probably one or two other people. And I really had no idea what I started by taking her to the concert. No idea whatsoever. I just watched her face during the concert. My face went from the stage to her face and back and forth. And she was thrilled at the end because she was really being introduced to rhythm and blues. Well, some of you have heard the rest of the story about how we came back to Tasis, and Jeanie was so excited about it that she got special permission to go to another concert where Ike and Tina were appearing, and that was in Zurich. And we sort of lost Jeanie for about maybe 4 or 5 days. She worked backstage, she took roses to Tina, you know, and she found herself working with them. And when she came back, she did have to go before the Student Faculty Review Board. And she did sort laundry and work in the kitchen for about 2 weeks. But as she has told us, it was really worth it, because after winning the music award at the end of the year, and then returning to the States and going into the performing world, Jeanie's entree and the connection with Ike and Tina Turner is what has brought her into the music world that she's in now. She does a lot of different things. I know that she has a television program. She's recently written the lyrics for Dula, which I hope that all of you will be looking for. And again, I'll refer you to the bio that you have in your program, because there's just too much to say about Jeanie. Jeanie, would you come up, please?
Over the last 35 years, I have rubbed elbows with a lot of people that I dreamed of meeting, a lot of people that I looked up to. And yet, after watching Michelle's video, I was brought to tears. For once, I cannot be funny, except to say that this doesn't work. But it was Tasis that taught me to go for your dreams. The year preceding my year here at Tasis, my mother had died. I had been emancipated. I had no family. Wiz
Mrs. Fleming, the faculty, they were my friends, they were my family. This, in my 35 years, is the proudest moment of my life. Thank you.
To introduce our next honoree is Peter Mott, who was our academic dean from 1980 to 87 and since has been the headmaster of the Zurich International School. Peter.